Summer Game Fest keeps us busy reviewing new titles. Marvel creates controversy with its reveal of the new Black Panther. And Blumhouse Studios makes a shocking purchase. I am your host, Pev Gamer, and welcome to Between the Panels. I am joined with two of the best comic book experts in our area. To my left, we have the Marvel fanboy, Pedro. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Just maintaining,
Just maintaining.
it's the flu season or the
Allergies. baby.
allergy season. Wrong word.
It's all good.
I'm dealing with it, but I'm here. I'm trooping it. True comic convo person.
And to my right, we have the Cosmic Kid himself,
Who's that?
Tommy. Tommy, how you
Yo,
doing
yo.
today?
I'm sorry. Hey, how you doing? What's happening?
Yo. I just didn't want to yo.
No intro.
No,
No
no
intro.
intros.
Yo.
No intro today.
Yo.
Feeling very cosmic himself.
Guys, we have quite a lot to dig into.
We do.
Enchilada.
A lot of gaming stuff. We've had just this past week alone, we had PlayStation State of Play, we had the Summer Games Fest, and we had the Xbox Showcase, and they're still announcing stuff as this week is going.
Oh my god.
So we can't get through it all, obviously.
We'll get as
We
much
could
as
try.
can, right?
We will definitely try. Let's actually block out the movie news that's been going on. So I'm going to pull it on up, guys. As you've heard it, Blumhouse Studios acquired co-ownership of the Saw franchise.
Wow.
So now they're officially part of the Saw franchise. They own it.
Well, here,
Blumhouse.
you want to read that first part of the article? This article comes to us from, what's the name of this website? World of Reels.
World of Real have stated that Blumhouse Production has reportedly acquired Twisted Pictures' 50% stake in the Saw franchise, while Lionsgate retained its 50% share and continues as a production and distribution partner.
Perfect. Yeah, that's good.
That is huge.
That's real big. So that means we could see a revival of the Saw franchise, maybe even possibly a reboot.
Either a
That'd be
prequel
dope.
or a prequel, like I said, a reboot. It could happen in many different directions.
Definitely.
As long as they keep the Saw look. I think they deserve to keep it that way.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
What do you think?
I like Saw. Those are great. That was a great franchise.
Those are good movies.
Very
It's a
gory.
family show.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. It's for the kids. Saw's for the kids.
It's really, really good.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, I haven't seen the Saw movies, and I can't tell you guys how
In a
long.
minute.
Oh, yeah, it's
The
been.
first one was always the best to me.
Yes,
First
yes,
one.
agree.
Those
Deep.
little traps to do. Ooh.
Definitely agree.
It's like, being on a trap. Tommy, you got to do this show. If you don't, you'll lose your finger. You were like,
I think it already happened.
Huh?
Oh! Hey, buddy!
oh, my bad. You got it.
In the room. We didn't make it.
We didn't make it. Sorry. Professor X, get us out of here now.
Game over. Back to me, X-Men.
So let's get back to this.
Yeah, the other movie news that we have is, have you guys seen all the stuff coming out of Fox and Disney together?
Yes.
So you guys must
Big
have
stuff.
obviously heard about Predator Killer of Killers.
Yes.
Killers are killers.
Definitely. And I even saw it.
We saw it.
I saw it.
He actually he texted me recommending me to see it like ASAP. I had a drop I was doing to watch it. Me and Pev were starting to watch it. We said, okay, we had other things to go on. We had to pause it. We was going to go back to it. But when you text us the very next day, I was like, I have to watch it. Got the time, man. So watch it. So I watched it, got into it. Dude.
It was great.
First of all, I'm going to start with the artwork.
Oh, the anime.
Phenomenal
Ooh.
Anime artwork. Yo.
Yes, the animation's very good.
Secondly, the way they told the story in the anthology way, perfect. The way the Predators looked, unbelievable. And it's also a continuity of every Predator series, movie, you name it, it's part of in continuity. So it makes it even better. And it's to me, it was really good. So, Tommy,
I really,
heads
really
up
liked
for
it.
Shot.
I liked it how it like you said, in continuity, it does flashbacks. There's bits and Easter eggs in here that you have to watch to pick up. You'll see.
Yes.
For example, the guy's sword was from the Predators movie. The gun was from Prey. Just it all makes sense. And this is just the beginning. There's so many. Again, there's so many
So-
Easter eggs in it
Yeah,
that if you watch it, you'll be like, "Oh, I think this is that. Oh, I think that's that." It's
Yeah.
so great.
yeah. So assuming that nobody here even knows what we're talking about, they're like, guys, what? Whoa, 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 whoa! What is Predator Killer of Killers? Predator Killer of Killers is an animation anthology collection of the Predator's, I guess, multiple invasions of Earth throughout history.
Yep.
Now, I believe, as you said, there's a sword, a gun, and a shield representing each time period.
Correct.
The shield was Vikings, the sword was feudal Japan,
Yes.
and the gun was which war do we know? World War One.
Well, no, it was
Two.
back in from the movie Prey.
22.
No, it's from the movie Prey. It's the Conquistador. I forgot his name, but it's inscribed on the gun. It says
Oh yeah, but the story
1909. I want to say it
he
says
was
it on
referring
it.
to the story called The Gun.
Oh, okay.
It was called. It was that took place in World War II. I think it was
No.
1942.
1942. If the gun says 1902, then
Right.
it's
Well, the gun itself
1908.
That was
took place before the stereotype, but what he's referring to the storyline, the three anthology stories.
yeah. One was the pilot. The other one was Shield.
The shield was the Viking.
The first one.
sword was the feudal
The
Japan.
Japan.
and the gun they were referring to was the pilot from
Yeah,
World
Torres.
War II.
Yep, the character that played Torres in there.
Okay, that makes
So-
more sense.
It was
Sorry,
great.
I know you were talking about the gun itself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's right.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It's fine. I mean, they're okay, so that makes more sense, right?
Gotta watch it. It's
Well,
fantastic.
this is the interesting news. What up, Pav?
Well, let's finish the discussion about it.
Sure, go ahead.
I believe Tommy was midway through telling us thoughts on the film.
Oh, fantastic. And the look of these predators, the three that they've had to show, sick. I like the intro too that talks about them. It's like hunters go out, find the greatest killers of killers and bring them, collect them. And
Which those were all real quotes, which was pretty cool.
yes, which is sick. And again, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but Rod is in this movie. Like again, you have to see the Easter eggs. I don't want to spoil it for you because you started it.
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
didn't get through.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to finish
But
it.
it's so great because basically they go around and they collect killers and they
But
put them in a sleeping
the
cryogenic.
killers, they talk about I guess the predators have this code of conduct on
Yes,
hunt.
code of honor. Yep.
And the idea is
Whoever can best them,
whoever can best them,
Yep.
somehow they get them.
yes,
It's
they
hard to
gather them.
describe it.
They just go around and collect them.
And it's
well,
interesting.
the predators, the whole thing is they're supposed to be on the top of all their food chains, right?
Yes.
So the more
Yes.
they kill the best,
the
because
better they
are the
become.
best. Yeah.
Exactly.
And they helped us build pyramids. Remember?
Oh,
You can't tell me different.
dude, I'm getting so excited because we're actually getting closer and closer to finding out if Alien versus Predator is canon, and if it is, the pyramids.
You know what?
Pyramids.
Based on the fourth chapter of that movie,
Yes,
Mm.
it has to be canon
it is.
because
It is.
I
It all
don't
ties
want to
together.
spoil it for anybody, but I will tell you this:
Mm.
the fourth chapter, if you watch it, you could what they do to us, the humans, the survivors, whoever. They did it to the aliens as well, and there is always potential down the road that there is more
Well,
crossovers.
I gotta spoil
You
it.
know what I'm
I
talking
I have to spoil it. Big King dude at the end, the Big King alien.
The Predator.
I mean Predator. You see his tails; those are all alien tails that he had.
Tails?
I don't
Yes,
know.
on him. Yes,
I
but
don't-
when
I
you
have
see a scene where he's picking one up, you can see the blade from it.
Mm.
I'm telling you, Pete.
He might have
it-
killed some aliens and attached it to his hair. It looked like it was dreadlocks. Like it was. I
It
don't
made
know.
it look like it, but that
the
was
end.
that was like a think of like a football shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, P, I'm telling you, those were alien.
You think it was,
Those were alien spines. On his back.
More.
I'm telling you,
I
bro.
think from a distance, I thought it was just dreadlocks.
And I gotta give you another spoiler. I'm so sorry, I gotta spoil it for you.
Mm.
They show a scene of the people that are frozen, the killers that the predator
That's what.
obtained. One looks like Dutch from the actual Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
There was a chance of
How sick would that be
That's
if he's
wonderful.
frozen and they could bring him out in anime because it's anime?
Yeah.
Arnold could be whatever
could
age.
just
but
voice
they-
it.
Yeah, it's animation.
You
Yeah,
could just voice it.
or they can
Perfect.
get somebody like the guy who voices Arnold Schwarzenegger's character in Mortal Kombat 11. That's not actually Arnold.
Nice.
Yeah, that was I think his son or someone related to him.
That'd
Oh,
be,
yeah.
that'd be dope. He shows up. He's like, "I told you I'll be back."
Yeah,
or something.
That would be awesome. He gets come out.
That'd be
But
sick.
it's
I
just
can't tell you no more, guys. I can't
Whatever
tell you no more.
whatever idea they have for this,
I said too much.
there's more potential that the survivor could still come back in
Yeah.
many ways.
Yeah, and that's
Even in
That's fair.
animals.
So good, bro. So good.
well. We'll find out in Aliens Earth if the Predator series and the Xenomorph series are in the same universe. So that's really exciting.
And then I'm sorry, cut you
Oh,
off.
yeah.
And then the director that's directing the new Badlands says that ties to this too.
Well, yeah, I would have to.
I
It
think
makes
from
sense.
here on out, any Predator movie is going to tie into the world.
Oh, and hit your local LCS, pick up your Predator versus Spider-Man #2. I grabbed it. And oh my god, it was amazing.
Don't forget this series.
Dude, when I tell you, Pete, it was so good.
Don't
So
forget
good.
this series is coming.
No spoilers.
You might as well read it to them because not everyone can see it.
No
It
spoilers.
says Predator versus Marvel. No, excuse me. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe is coming out in about 2 or 3 months in August. Written by Benjamin Percy and Marcelo Fierro, the artist. And let me tell you something. It's the Shiznick.
Nice.
So let's get back to
Yes.
the Predator Killer of Killers. So the film is officially out. You can watch it over on Hulu or Disney Plus.
Yes.
Depending if you have a subscription. That is what it is. It is free with the subscription. So make sure you subscribe. Rotten Tomatoes already has a beating on it.
Look
The
at that.
critics have given it a 95%, while audience has given it a 90.
That's
This is probably the closest I've seen a Rotten Tomatoes review in a while.
5% difference.
That's nice.
That's how good
Pretty
the
good.
show is. You know, it's good.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
definitely fresh.
It's fresh. It's Convo fresh.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see what Fox is gonna do with the rest of the Predator series, and if they do another AVP. I hope you all are listening.
Oh my God.
Fox
I wish
still a
they would.
studio?
Fox is a studio under Disney now.
Okay,
Yes.
they'll be fine. I
Yeah.
think as a studio, they're kicking ass.
I agree.
Yeah, if they got the backing of the
They
big
got-
mouse.
And now they got the
They
mouse.
have the
They don't have
mouse
to worry
to
about
see.
it.
The mouse is going to hit you.
Like, hey, this is what you're doing right. Keep up the good work. Now,
Mhm.
Aliens Earth, when that comes out, that's another
Yes,
one.
which I'm happy they're adapting the comic book.
And that's also under the Fox and
Can't wait. Cannot
All right.
wait.
So before we get into anything else, there's one more bit of controversy that we should
Oh.
talk about here. So is everyone familiar what's been going on with Marvel?
Yes.
Both movie wise and comic book wise.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about who had came to us and told us the rumor about Ryan Gosling?
Who told us the rumor? I heard that on the internet. I'll be honest with
What
you.
is the rumor?
The rumor is Ryan Gosling has been. This is all rumor, speculation, does not confirm. In my opinion, for Avengers Doomsday, the way Robert Downey Jr. announced who was going to be in Doomsday, which was basically the cast of the Fantastic Four, the Thunderbolts, and the
X-Men.
X-Men.
Yep.
Until he does another one on who's extrally going to show up in this movie, I will not confirm or deny.
I don't. What is the rumor?
But
Yeah.
here's the
Gosling's gonna be-
rumor. Ryan Gosling, you know him from Barbie.
Yeah.
Has been casted to
He's
play the
jacked.
next or the ultimate version of Black Panther.
Okay.
That's the-
Comicbookresources.com is tanking our stream, so I'm not going to pull it up.
Right.
So Marvel has essentially doubled down with this, and in the newest Marvel Knights, the Crossing of Two Worlds,
Yes.
has revealed the Black Panther of that world is a white dude.
Yes. That was how it ended. It was a preview that just came out. Marvel Knights.
Mhm.
We talked about it recently, and it was written by Christopher Priest, longtime Black Panther writer, and Joe Quesada, who's coming back to Marvel. Love his artwork. Together, they put out this book, and I think it was released either next week or this week. But the last page blew everybody's mind, started some controversy when he unmasked the Black Panther, and he was a white guy who's basically related to T'Challa. And a lot of people was a little up in arms at that first until maybe like 2 hours later after they announced it that Ryan Gosling was also casted to play the Black Panther in Doomsday. And that sparked up even more controversy.
Yeah.
But I went before anybody, because I know we get
No, wait,
Go-
hold on.
speak your mind,
Let's
bro.
just
Oh, speak your mind.
before you get into it, let's
Go ahead.
so officially now then in that world, whether the canon B is this guy who's related to T'Challa is now
T'Challa.
king of Wakanda because he holds the title of the Black Panther.
Okay.
That essentially what's going on, right? So
Well, I'm
I
not
wanna see-
100% sure he's the king of Wakanda.
not yet.
Only because the recent storylines I've been reading with T'Challa, even though he's still labeled as the king of Wakanda, the Wakandas became more governmental. That even though he's recognized the king, he doesn't get to be the spoils of a king.
You mean more independent of the king?
Like basically, the government itself. Like they have their own, like almost like a
Yeah.
president, almost like
A parliament is what
yeah,
they're
a
looking for,
parliament.
yeah.
For the
T'Challa was also at one point banned from Wakanda, but he does sneak back once in a while to help the country or something. That's his country.
also, I was gonna go ahead.
So, I guess what I'm trying to say is this new Black Panther, who's the white guy. I don't know if he was labeled as the new king of Wakanda, which I doubt that's what it is.
Mhm.
But they say he is related blood wise to T'Challa. As to who I don't know.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question, you guys, both you guys.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on Kevin Feige saying he'll never cast another character to play Black Panther?
I think that actually says a lot, and I'm gonna keep myself.
Remember, he said that. He said he'll
He
never
did say
cast.
that.
That's why they killed him on the screen. Remember
But
on the big screen?
the question does have loopholes. He would never cast. He'll
That's
never
him, the original, you mean?
right. Basically, he's made it. When the newspaper broke
Yeah,
out, it's specifically saying Shuri is still the new Black Panther. From our
Yeah,
world,
the
the MCU
616.
universe. Well, because this is like the multiverse storyline,
Sure.
I think we're going to see this Ryan Gosling as the Black Panther from a different universe.
Yeah, I'll stay intellectually consistent. I don't like it when they do it with other heroes. I'm not gonna justify it here.
Right.
This is the instance of a well-written African character being now shunned or
Pushed to the
replaced.
side,
Yeah, over a newer, updated character that is now a different race. I didn't like it when they did it with Captain America. I didn't like it when they did it with a couple. I didn't like when Miles came into the fold, and I'm not gonna like it now. It's taking away from diversity, and they're doing it just so they can make the excuse. And Foggy does kind of show his colors a little bit with
But
technicalities.
I'm telling you, Foggy came out and said, "I'll never cast
He'll never,
another
and I
character."
don't think I still say he's holding his ground on it. It's just because of the storyline.
Yeah, I
of
think
all
he
these
still
movies
should have
it's leading to the
recast.
multiverse.
I think he should have recast him because
Well-
the reason why hear me out.
Go for
The
it.
reason why I know Sherry played it. I know Sherry played it in the comics. I understand. I know all
Of
that.
course.
I read it. You
Right.
read them, but there's so many more Black Panther stories you could write. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You didn't have to rub them out. You could have got somebody else to play them.
And I think they will eventually with Black Panther. I think eventually they'll recast him. They'll be a different actor
Eventually,
because after Secret Wars, I think everything will get remade.
gonna be
It'll be
revamped.
one universe. I think the simple fact that it's Doomsday or Secret Wars, where they're adding another actor, and I guess a white actor to play Black Panther. Don't go too up and on. Don't read too much into it. It's an alternate universe where a white guy became Black Panther.
you remind me of Tropic Thunder with more Robert Downer.
I will not touch Robert Downey Jr.
That movie was
It's funny. It's
funny as hell.
like what would
The
you
dude
think
playing
of-
another dude. Well, my opinion,
Yeah, great
personally,
film.
I just think whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna do regardless.
Right.
But I mean, I don't think it matters or hurts. I don't
But
think it hurts it.
But I
I
guess
don't think it hurts the legacy of Black Panther.
let me twist your question back at
I don't really think it does.
Do you
I mean,
feel-
it's not from our universe, so
I'll tell
so
what,
you
it's
shouldn't feel
different.
upset about it.
no,
let-
it's
you
not
guys
from here.
you guys have the exchange. I have an opinion on that, but let's go. Let's have
I'm
the-
saying if it's from our universe, then I probably have a problem
I agree with you.
because he said he was not going to cast another.
Yeah. And as far as the comic version, I'm going to stand by this. It's only one issue. They dropped the bomb. Marvel Comics has always been known in the first issue or the second issue to drop bombs that say what the hell. You can get a little uproar about it, but then once you read the story, it's like, oh, that's a really good story. And I think that's what's going to happen with
There
this.
even was a Black Panther story where T'Challa died and he got resurrected.
They're resurrected. Everybody was upset he died, but they
Yeah.
brought him back. It's all about the story and how they tell it.
Even Killmonger, there was a
Even-
story where he died and he got resurrected
Even
in
when-
comics too.
Even when Sam Wilson became the Captain America in the comic,
Hashtag not my cap.
everybody felt
Look, he's
that
on your
way.
shirt. Hashtag not my
No,
cap.
no, he's legit.
He's good.
So
He's all right.
well, I'll make the same argument that I made back in the day, right?
But yeah,
like
man.
there's a time and place for everything. Like when Rage of Ultron came out. Rage of Ultron shows a potential future in which Sam Wilson was Captain America,
Mhm.
but
Right.
in normal 616 in the regular streamline,
Mhm.
that was not the case. They were telling a story, right?
Yep,
Okay,
of
for the
course.
sake of storytelling, I'll bite on that, right? So you want to make Black Panther white for the sake of a story? Sure, okay.
I think he's a good actor. I don't think he's
Ryan
going to.
Gosling.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to
You're
fumble the
talking
role.
about the comic. You're talking about the movie.
I'm talking more about the comic right now.
Yeah, Sorry, I was on the movie tip.
It's okay. I'm going to make it tie back
Yep.
to
The movie.
the movie in a second.
Mhm.
So this is going to be no fault of Ryan Gosling, and it's not any fault of Chadwick Boseman because obviously he passed, right?
He was
That was
great,
something
man.
he was great, and it was out of his control. His time
sick,
came,
yeah.
right? So my intellectual consistency with this is when you bring it into the fold of the main storytelling universe, your consistency, so on and so forth. If you're going to replace a character, whether it be legacy character for whatever reason, okay, whatever. If you want to do it for the sake of diversity, write better characters.
Mhm.
If you're doing it for purpose of succession, then keep the first character dead. Keep it consistent, right? It doesn't make sense to me that a white kid would be related to T'Challa, even if he had an offspring with a white woman.
Maybe
That child would be mixed.
That's what I'm thinking.
He'd be light skinned kid.
Could he be albino? I'm just saying.
Maybe he's albino.
throwing
Maybe
it
that's
out
part of the
I'll
story.
be honest with you because
We're not
that's how
sure.
it ended.
Yeah,
There's more. There has to be more to the story. So it's like
pretty
yeah,
white kid. Though.
He's a
I
white
saw him.
kid, but I
He had
mean,
blonde hair or no?
wouldn't it
Blonde
be
hair. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
wouldn't it be like through another loophole? We find out it's a clone
Clone of who?
of
though?
T'Challa, but
Oh,
white version.
But
They
then
made it
how would you do that though?
dude? Mr. Sinister can play around with somebody's DNA.
And
Yeah, but
flip
you can't
it.
play with the melanin in somebody's skin.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
No,
Oh,
that's-
look what they did with Punisher. Remember the time we
oh
called
yeah, when
Jigsaw?
he took a pill and made
It turned-
himself.
He turned.
Well, see, I had
turned
a
out
problem with
African.
that, and I had a problem when Lois Lane became black.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm going to keep my consistency.
Yeah.
Oh, he
I am-
resistant.
No, but
I'm
you're
gonna-
right. You're right. Yeah.
I'm upset when you take
Yeah.
a well-written African American character
Yeah.
and then change him
You flip
just for the sake of diversity. Like, no,
Really?
that's not how this works.
I like the way it's got one.
Well, I'll give you.
Black Panther, we got one.
I will give you that with Lois Lane and Superman when they happened to her, and I
A Little Mermaid.
Punisher when they happened in his series.
Yeah.
But I think with this guy, whoever he is, who claims to be the son of Chicago or the nephew or the uncle. I don't know what relation he has with it, but they didn't take T'Challa and turn him white. This is somebody
and I didn't say
No.
this yet.
somehow related.
But,
To, we don't know how.
but to that very same point, I have a problem with Falcon being the Captain America of 616 without Steve Rogers being dead.
And you also
And I have the problem with. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. How about this scenario?
Right.
Let's say in the alternate universe, right? You know, Gosling being
Mhm.
White
Right.
Panther.
Mhm.
We'll call him White Panther. Fuck
Sure,
it.
why
Forget
not?
it.
Yeah.
What the hell? So the storyline. Just think of this scenario.
Right.
What if he was worthy, went to Wakanda and fought the Panther there, and won and became the Panther?
Became king.
I'm just saying.
That would
What if he was capable of doing that?
that would be legal. It's the only reason. I mean, if that worked in the movie, yes. In the book, because of the way they did their new political structure, what T'Challa is technically the last Panther.
Mm,
I mean, if he has kids, obviously there'll be
Well,
a
in
Panther.
the movie,
He will
he
be
had
the-
a kid too.
let me
Remember?
rephrase that.
So I'm sure
He's
his
the
kid was
last
gonna.
king of Wakanda.
So-
They literally took.
all right. Well, so let's just say that just like the UK, right?
Yes.
The royal family is just an honorary position,
Yes.
and you uphold some type of tradition. It's kind of right. If T'Challa would fall in combat and somebody were to take the mantle of the Black
They would
Panther,
make the Black Panther.
Look
They
what
wouldn't be able-
Killmonger did, dude.
but
He
they
stepped
wouldn't-
up and took him.
They
out.
would become the new Black Panther. I agree with you there, but
Mm.
I don't think he would become the new king of Wakanda.
well, because the king of Wakanda
So
would
if you
then
hold
be
the
an
mantle,
yeah.
you are the king.
so then it's an honorary position, just
Yeah.
like how the UK has a royal family, but they don't rule over England. Apollo.
I'm just curious to see how it's going to
Parliament
play out.
is.
Well,
Me
me too.
personally,
Oh,
I'm
don't get
just
me wrong.
I'm
I'm
really
very-
curious to see how
But
it's
it's
playing
very
out.
hard to say, okay, this
Hopefully they
story,
got a good writer on
they
it
have a
too.
white Black Panther. It's not fair to give the character a chance when we don't even know him yet. And they haven't even told us anything yet. Almost similar. Now, you have a point how you feel about Sam Wilson and Miles Morales. Let me throw this at you. I always said with Miles Morales, there's always room for two Spider-Mans.
Well, it doesn't seem to be like that in the.
I mean, right now the
Doesn't-
sales doesn't reflect it, but you never know. I mean, Miles, all it takes is a good story, like Tommy once said, a good storyline.
give him a good
is good,
storyline.
can change everything.
Incursion's out now.
Even then, I'm
Yeah.
iffy about that.
I got
like,
you.
You're really just telling another alternate storyline at this point.
And then you have Sam Wilson.
You're
Now,
right. You're right. You're totally right.
I used to be on that bandwagon where he's not my Captain America because Steve
Listen,
Rogers
you can make the argument
represents
for
everything America. But then
Mhm.
again, look at all the people who became Captain America, and it was like, okay, they get a little pass. Like Bucky. Bucky got a pass.
Oh, there was
He was
the
always supposed to be
Afro American
the next-
cap too. Remember?
There was
He was in the movie too. Remember? He lost it. Remember?
Battlestar?
No. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Is it Battlefly?
Oh,
No.
Truth.
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's his name?
Oh,
Frank Miller did a storyline with him. Remember?
Is his name not Truth?
he was in the movie too.
He was in the movie. Remember, he lost it.
I know he's in the movie,
He
but
was
his
hypnotized.
character's name Truth?
No, it was in the book.
He was,
His first appearance was in Truth.
yeah.
Just
Oh.
curious.
But you know, he was a cap.
He was a captain. He was
He
the
was a
first
cap.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his story makes a lot more sense, right? In an age where we don't have Steve Rogers, because we believe Steve Rogers is dead,
Yep.
the Vietnam War hit, or sorry, the Korean War hits,
He
Right.
stepped
and
up.
now we need Captain America.
Right.
That made sense to me, right? And I don't care the race of Captain America. I care about the legacy of the character.
What he
right?
stands for.
So Falcon gets a pass to a degree because the first crossover event with Marvel the series is called Captain America and Falcon. So Falcon does lay some kind of claim. But they've also written in that Bucky is his
Also,
earliest sidekick, therefore he
Yes.
has a better claim to the shield.
he actually had it.
They
So,
both kind of do.
He's running
Both
around.
these make sense to me. Miles Morales is written in for the sake of writing it. Miles is never set up in the original,
So he was
and
in the Ultimate Universe.
but even in Ultimates, right? We have how many volumes of Ultimate Spider-Man before Miles even gets introduced?
introduced to the Marvel Universe.
This is my problem with lazy writing and diversity writing.
He was in the Fallout series, issue 1 through 4.
I just think because he
Right.
was so popular in the
But he was
Ultimate
brought
Universe.
in. He was brought in for the sake of
They brought in-
replacing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Still didn't like the fact that
I don't think he was. Wait.
in
Back up,
Ultimate.
he was there to replace the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
not
we're
our
talking.
Spider-Man.
We're talking about
No, no.
1610.
Yeah, yeah.
60 times.
That still is lazy writing to me. A good diversity character is Blade.
Oh, hands
A
down.
Yeah.
good diversity character
Hands down.
is Sam Wilson's Falcon. A great diversity character is Bishop from the
Yeah.
X-Men.
Okay.
These are all great, well-written African American characters.
Oh, Storm.
Storm.
But I think
Leader of the
it
X-Men.
was
Yep.
it was a natural transgression for Sam Wilson the Falcon, who had his own legacy
Sure.
character, end up being taking the mantle of Captain America only because
Over Bucky, though.
because if you look at I want to say measure by timeline, Bucky has been and famously known as the sidekick since World War II.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And mind you, during Captain America disappeared during World War II,
Oh, yeah.
Bucky ends up becoming the Winter Soldier
Soldier.
separately
Yeah.
for many years.
Yep.
He comes back out of
Stasis.
suspended
Yeah.
animation.
Yep.
And as he joined the Avengers and he meets the Falcon,
Yeah.
Falcon ends up becoming the partner. And who knows? And if you go by timeline, how long he's been his partner,
Yeah, but
it's kind of about the same time.
no.
The only difference is, hold on, there's two differences. Winter Soldier over the years became a killer.
Mhm.
Brainwashed,
an
yes.
assassin, yeah.
Brainwashed, yes.
Uh,
But he was an assassin, a killer. He did opposite of what Bucky Barnes did back in
So-
World War II.
Let me understand this. Are you saying that Falcon is more worthy of Captain America because he's had better transgressions about how Captain America operates?
Similar.
Bucky?
I would say close to what you just said because
Okay. So I would agree with you
Yeah.
if not for the fact that back in 2007, Bucky was already Captain America
Yeah, he was
during the
Falcon Shield.
heroic age.
he was the first
So-
choice.
To me, your argument would have held water if that storyline didn't happen. But because we know Bucky was Captain America, became Captain America for a pretty long time before Steve Rogers returns, I feel hurts that argument. Now we know Bucky is capable.
I didn't
Not-
mind that Sam got the shield. I just wish he got it after Bucky, maybe. That's how
Well,
that's
I'd be
that's
okay
my
with that.
feelings. That's my feelings.
Here's I would
He is worthy of it. Sam
that's
is
a
worthy.
good argument.
Yeah.
What you said really touched me, and I'm going to go right back because it's a different part you missed.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
The storyline where Cap returns.
Yep.
Okay, Bucky was already Captain America. Cap returns.
Yep.
If you read, I don't know what storyline. It may
I
have
know it
been
was her
Siege
heroic
or
age.
Fear itself or something. No, I think it was beyond that.
Sure.
There was a issue where Bucky did not accept being Captain America anymore.
Yeah.
And he returned the shield, returned the suit,
Yep.
explained to Cap that you are Captain America. Your legacy is like something I can never attain. He
Yes.
admitted that.
Yeah.
Where Sam believes the same thing,
Hmm.
but the only difference is Sam has no sin of being a Captain America that Bucky did have. Bucky had to deal with the fact that he killed so many people over the years, and no Captain America, no matter anybody who's wearing the mantle should ever have that history behind it.
Look at John Walker in the comics.
Exactly. John Walker lost his temper, killed
They killed his
everybody.
parents and he
All the
went
villains. You think that's Captain
on a
America?
killing streak.
So Falcon never went crazy and killed
Mhm.
somebody like that. Bucky never
Yeah.
was an assassin. Falcon, I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Falcon.
So Falcon had deserved the shield. plus of his belief, plus of what he represents as Captain America.
Well,
He's more of an updated version, but not better. I'm still gonna stand true. He's not better than Steve Rogers, but I would say a close second.
back in the 70s, 80s, he was a sidekick of Cap.
For many years.
Yeah, Falcon,
That was
yeah.
my
Captain
We had-
Falcon.
yeah.
so long. So kind
So-
of like time wise, they both been
So
some time.
I'm gonna bring up a point that might actually shatter that for a second,
Oh,
right?
okay, bring it.
What is Marvel's greatest storytelling element? There's two
Story?
major ones that Marvel holds tested and true for years.
Origins?
So, to a degree, Origins, but it's character writing in two major functionalities. One, these characters they create on screen are human. They're relatable, right? You can see a little bit of yourself or what you've been through in each one of their characters, no matter if they're a villain or a hero.
It's
You have
relatable.
justifications for it all,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
The second greatest storytelling that Marvel does is redemption. So the acting is where you believe something is so heavy on your shoulders that you've done so much wrong because you've had shortcomings or because you have failed, essentially, that by the end of the storyline, the character fits into their shoes a little bit better, right?
Take example Loki.
Loki,
Yes.
Spider-Man,
Yep.
Wolverine even.
Hawkeye, because Hawkeye started as a villain, right?
Yes. Scarlet
Like
Witch.
the Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Magneto.
Magneto, yes.
All of these characters have such great relatability and redemption stories, right? For Marvel to put these two characters at the feet of the ideals of Captain America and say, I am unworthy, and one gets the shield over the other one because the other one has the stain of sin, actually goes against the Marvel formula. The idea that Bucky kills so many people, innocents because of the Soviets, right?
Yes.
The redemption arc for him, succeeding Steve Rogers and becoming Captain America and washing that stain clean. Where
That's what we thought it
Falcon-
would.
Where Falcon gets the shield, there's no coming of age story.
No.
There's no redemption to that because Falcon's already an established character and a well-established
Right.
Boy Scout.
He didn't
right?
kill nobody. He was a good boy from the get.
Yeah.
True, but I think he deal with Sam Wilson. He's dealing with. It's almost like how would I describe
I know
it?
what you're.
I have a saying in my head. It
Say.
keeps ringing to me every time I hear.
I know what you're
Sam
going to
Wilson.
say, though. I know exactly what
Heavy
you're gonna
wears
say.
the crown that wears it.
No, heavy is the head who wears the crown.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I
knew
think
you were gonna
Sam
say that.
Wilson.
I
That
knew
was
you were gonna say
that was
But does
Sam's
that not
problem.
fit Bucky a lot
Yeah.
better than it
It's
does
a lot
Falcon?
worse with Bucky because, as you said that, why would Marvel flop on Bucky and not anybody else?
No.
That's
Why
not-
would Marvel take away the element of the redemption?
Because there was another person that became Captain America. Well, he wore the suit of Captain America in the wrong way.
You're talking about the Punisher?
Yes.
So, but here's the thing about the Punisher,
Yeah.
right? Punisher idolizes Captain America while also continuing to wage war.
Wilson's a lot worse than Bucky's.
Punisher had a totally different redemption arc, right?
Right.
Punisher's ideal of a redemption arc is that I would stain my soul and stop evil and be consumed by evil
That's right.
than to
Where the
allow evil to swallow everything around it. So Punisher takes that burden, he wears that burden, and his redemption is he's come to peace with that burden.
Right.
So he doesn't take the ideals that Cap instills
No.
and runs with it.
He doesn't.
Therefore, it's justified when Cap comes back or when
Well,
whoever
actually, it was
takes the
Bucky
shield.
who
Sorry,
came back.
It is Bucky. You're right.
When
Bucky
he came
takes
back, he
the-
was like, "Well, you do it better than me here," and that's what happened. So it was no redemption.
No,
for
I
Punisher.
mean when Punisher
Punisher
gets,
knew who he
no,
was.
I meant when Punisher gets the suit taken from him and the shield
Right.
taken. So
He wasn't taking. He gave it to him.
Give it back.
He gave it to Bucky. He gave it to Bucky.
he gave it to
But
Bucky.
Bucky deserved it more than
Oh,
him.
that's what you were. I
That's
apologize.
right. So there was
So
no
that-
redemption for Frank Castle.
Because Frank has a totally different
Different.
redemption.
And he's
Oh,
okay
okay.
with what he is.
Right.
I
Bucky
think-
is not.
Bucky
is not
does
okay with
not,
what he
but he
is.
knows that it was too late to change anything. Like he accepts the fact that what he done it.
Mhm.
He doesn't want to tarnish the reputation of Captain America because of his reputation.
So
And
are
he
you
had a
saying that
choice,
it's
and
better
choose.
for Bucky to stew in the evil that he's committed because the atrocities are so bad there is no redemption?
That's what he chose to do. Yes, He chose to do that. Yeah.
Did he
Did
choose
I
that, or
agree?
did the writers write the story that
The
way?
writers who wrote the story did that because
Okay.
they were in Bucky's
That's fair.
head, and they said, "Well, Bucky, what would you do?" And knowing what he's done, as much as he was trying to be Captain America, he was on trial at one point in one of the Captain America series where Bucky had to deal with somebody he killed a long
Yeah,
time ago.
because of the Soviets.
And
Exactly.
his reaction was like he couldn't take it
Yeah.
anymore.
Mm.
He needs to be tried as Bucky Barnes instead of Captain America because it started to tarnish the reputation of
Legacy.
whoever wore the shield and the mask.
After
Yeah,
it,
So
but
when
that's
Steve came back, he didn't want it to be tarnished, so he gave it back to him. And he was like, "I'm still going to
yeah.
be the
This
Winter
is,
Soldier."
but this is a failed moot point. If Steve Rogers never came back, right? Let's just say
Then it would
Steve
have been different.
Rogers died,
I think it
right?
would have been
I think,
different.
but that's the argument that we're having, right? Is if Steve Rogers is dead and gone,
Okay.
who succeeds Captain America? I feel Bucky is the best because of redemption arc A, B, C, where Falcon just gets the shield because he was at Cap's side for so long. With that very same logic, someone like Laura, right, X-23, doesn't deserve the mantle of Wolverine.
Right.
More, all of the X-Men get the right because they've been with Logan for
Longer,
this part, right?
Okay.
I don't think that's how Marvel writes their characters. I think the
You
great
can't see Sabretooth picking up the
yeah,
Hell no.
I mean,
redemption.
Redemption. Happy birthday, Logan.
Oh, shit.
it won't work. So we can get off this point because we've
Yeah.
been on it for a while and we have so much to
So I
go
think there's
over.
plenty of room for two of everybody. I really don't.
I disagree, and I think that's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay. We'll have
Okay.
to bring that in another episode.
we agreed to disagree.
Disagree.
Let's bring it back to
So it's fine.
simplicity. We still have some more comic book news, but Xbox did their showcase, and we have a review of the newest fighting game. This comic series was created by Robert Kirkman. I introduced to you all Invincible versus official trailer.
Kirkman's just swimming in money, dude.
Oh, of course.
Your feet. His bathtub's like thousands of dollars. His pool.
If you ever complains about money, I'm not talking.
I like this anime.
Oh,
I like the anime.
Skybound Games, baby. This is the first Skybound game since The Walking Dead final season.
Had enough yet?
No, Dad, not even close.
You know, the artwork looks like the Friday Neighborhood Spider-Man.
A tad. I like that they're doing it cell shaded.
I think because he is invincible, they rough him up a little bit. Do you think so, Pierre, or no?
Amp up the blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Violent.
Like same thing with Wolverine. Just because he has the heal effect, they lump him.
You lump them up.
They lump him all day.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this.
Oh.
Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
Flash?
I'm not your son anymore.
Barry Allen?
I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I'm.
Invincible.
I trusted you.
I'm so ready for this.
If anybody could take him, it would be his son.
Yeah, probably. Crazy, right?
Dude, the combos are freaking
I thought it was going to be like a telltale.
Nope.
Like Marvel superheroes.
Yep. 3 versus 3 at a time.
Need a hand? Might want to look up.
Yeah, you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
It's like Dragon Ball Z, but on another level.
For real.
Fatality. Flawless victory. Invincible.
Damn.
2026 next year.
Yep. So that was unveiled at the Xbox showcase. I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
looks
gonna
really
pick that
good.
up.
It looks really good, P. What do you think, P? Mind blown.
Mind blown. Thoughts?
Convo certified fresh.
It's just the artwork
Watching
is
the-
fantastic, dude. The anime.
Dude, the buy. That's
Mhm.
someone took Marvel superheroes, turned into Mortal Kombat.
And Dragon Ball Z. Gotta throw Dragon Ball Z in there, bro.
It was
And
one-
Killer Instinct.
And Killers out. That's my second thing I was gonna say. And if you're OG, Street Fighter.
So
what company that made this?
this is done by Skybound Studios.
Skybound.
So Skybound, just as a point of reference, they opened a game studio after Telltale's went bankrupt the first time. They picked up the final season of The Walking Dead. So they haven't developed a video game since Telltale's The Walking Dead final season.
That was a few years.
Mm-hmm.
That
That
was a
was
few
a
years.
successful game.
I love that.
Those games were great. So to see them go from storytelling to straight up 3v3 combat is crazy.
I thought it was like what do you call that?
Telltale. That's what
Yeah.
I thought it was.
I thought it-
A story.
I thought it was a story you're going to somebody.
In the first few minutes, we're watching this
Yeah.
fight, and I'm thinking it's almost like the cartoon that's on Prime, Amazon Prime.
Oh,
And all the
voice
fun-
actors too.
Reverted to a video game. They're fighting each other. I'm like, what?
I thought it was like story mode or something.
I can see us having another round of those your
Oh.
production doing the show at
Fighting, yeah.
Oh,
The games.
you know what
Tournament.
At the
promote them.
yes at the up under
Up,
under. Oh my god.
Up and away.
Up underground.
I can see you guys
Up
get
down.
together with this game,
Fuck.
have a little tournament with just these characters.
Yes.
Everybody who thinks they're professionals and they could beat you in this game, play
Should
somebody
step
that
up.
you never used before and watch them
That's
play.
dope.
This
Give
would
you
be
guys an
great.
idea.
That's gonna be
So
Talk to you guys.
Invincible Versus comes out 2026 and it will be available for the Xbox Series X, S, the Xbox Game Pass PC, and Xbox Cloud. Yeah, probably one of the better exclusives that came out of the Xbox Series showcase, which we still have more, but I actually want to get into the next fighting game that actually is being developed for PlayStation. This was revealed at State of Play, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am so fucking excited for this. So Marvel Game Studios is releasing another video game to compete with the thriving. I just can't hold my excitement. I'm sorry. We're gonna go right for it.
Hey, stay sharp. Let's do it.
This is Marvel Token Fighting Souls.
PlayStation Studios.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。
Konnichiwa, Pedro. Konnichiwa.
You don't speak English?
They haven't had English voice actors yet announced.
Oh, okay. So it's early stages.
Yeah, it's like the Power Rangers.
If it is just in Japanese, this looks great.
Yeah, I'll play it. Oh, P. Next level.
Start. Oh, Miss Marvel.
私の名前の通り
I kind of like Iron Man looking like a mech.
I like that.
You know,
Oh, there's your
That's
boy.
fighting.
There's your boy, Pete.
It kind of looks like Ben Reilly's suit to me a little.
yeah,
It does.
It looks more like Tom Holland Spider-Man.
You think?
Yeah.
Huh?
Who the hell?
Oh,
Oh, what the hell?
oh, damn. He brought Rocket out. I think, Pete.
That was Rocket.
I don't know. It looked like Rocket brought. Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Robbie Reyes.
Oh, sick. Damn, dude. That's
I want to see him come out with
dope.
Clock
Oh,
They're
dude.
Doom.
Robert Downey Jr. I mean, Doctor 2.
I really hope that's not the case. I hope it's just Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a joke. Who's that?
Storm.
Storm.
Roro.
It's Roro.
たとえ人々に嫌われていても私は世界を守る
I like the outfit.
I do too. Yeah, the costume looks great.
But
Give me toys.
4 versus 4 tag team battles.
Dude, hope they make toys, man. I'd buy them.
正義のためにこれが私のとってお
Oh,
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster.
A bot.
What the hell?
今さらベイベー我々のチームワークは絶対に破れない
What if there's unlockable? Yo, Iron Man looks like a samurai, dude.
Yeah, for real.
It looks cool, but I think it needs more players. It needs more
I'm
characters.
sure you
I
can
mean,
unlock
this is
them.
just the announcement
Yeah.
for it.
I'm sure you can
So-
lock them,
Because
Pete.
if you're gonna play 4-on-4, you're gonna need more characters. To switch
Oh
them
yeah.
up.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah.
Dude, that's
So
gonna be
yeah, a
sick.
Marvel storyline fighting game that's based in Tokyo or just based in Japan.
Imagine Johnny Blaze coming out as Ghost Rider. You know, all of them. Have all the Ghost Riders come
Alternate,
out.
the alternate
Yeah. All the Spideys come out.
War Machine comes out with Dr.
Unlock
Iron Man.
Miles. That'd be sick, man.
Oh my god!
That'd
Oh
be
my
sick.
god. I cannot lie to you.
Captain Sam Wilson
kinda-
comes out with Captain America.
Well,
That
you
could
saw
be.
Star Lord. You can have Surfer pop up. I don't care. Anybody cosmic.
Anybody
Fire
cosmic.
Lord. I don't care. Bring them out. T-Rex. Bring them all
Drax.
out.
And clearly they didn't, even though this is a Japanese themed game, they didn't keep with only Japanese characters or Asian characters in general, right? We have
That's
Captain
dope.
America,
Yeah.
we have Star Lord,
Miss
we have
Marvel.
Miss Marvel, we have Storm.
Yeah, big
So the-
diversity.
The idea is endless. The way they're putting it together,
Is great. This
the artwork is
essentially-
phenomenal.
I want to see who else the other
I wanna
characters
know
are.
more characters.
Yeah, that's what
I not feel like Marvel versus Capcom. Capcom.
That's a whole nother level.
The whole
Yeah.
new, like the next generation. Of it.
Oh, I agree.
I'm hoping for two things.
It's gonna make so
I know
much
it's in the
money.
early stages.
This
They
is
say
gonna
what
be-
year that's coming out?
This year.
Yeah,
Or
make-
either end of this year or start of next year.
Pete, that's gonna make so much cream, dude. It's gonna make so much money.
I'm gonna
I want to play it. I want to go. I want to watch you play it live.
I'll be
Do that
streaming
up,
that.
up, down, up, up, down. I get the game.
I think it's called the Down Up Under. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
I
guys.
fucked that
Down,
up.
up, down, down.
He said up,
You
up,
guys
down,
gotta
right.
get
A B A B A.
the day it comes out. When it's all put
Oh
this
yeah,
together. guys.
we'll be keeping our eye on it. We'll give you guys updates as we go.
I want to play Ghost
Marvel
Rider.
Token
Okay,
Fighting
okay.
I wanna play Ghost
Souls.
Rider.
Marvel Token Fighting Souls will release exclusively on PlayStation consoles, as far as we know for right now. May come over to the Xbox and PC later on.
I want to play with Storm.
Surprise the tariffs.
Here, I'm
It'll survive. It'll be
Good.
I want to play with Storm.
All right.
Yeah, two great games.
Yeah, I think it's it for comic book video game announcements. Those were the two major ones. Now we are just entering into definitely the just regular
Whatever you're talking
news that
about.
came out of Summer Games Fest.
I got excellent segue from this.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, tell
Go
me.
for it.
If you get a chance, jump on eBay. They have a GameStop exclusive reprint of a Giant Size X-Men #1.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, it has Wolverine with the little horns and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Pretty cool.
But if you buy a toy from GameStop, and with the game, with the toy, you get this exclusive comic. Now, mind you, the comic it's a foil cover. You can check it out whenever you get
Is
a
there
chance.
like
It's supposed to be exclusive foil reprint from GameStop. But everybody's everybody's throwing it on eBay for it's like 60 plus. But my thing is, this book was already printed, foil, everything, 2 years ago by Big Time Collectibles.
Was it really?
Yes,
So funny.
same book, and everybody. I gotta tell people, man, listen, guys, stay away from FOMO. It's a real thing, man. I'm telling you, I'm a hashtag it, do a T-shirt and say no to FOMO.
FOMO.
It's tough.
That's gonna be trend now.
Because if you go on, I've been on the net, surfing, to find stuff for the panels.
Yep.
And there's memes like there's no tomorrow about this book. But again, guys, dropping $60, save your money, man. Go buy the reprint that came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, might as well.
I
Right?
agree.
Jesus
Totally
Christ.
agree.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say to segue from. I want to
Perfect.
make games, toys of the games that we just saw. Though
Sometimes
That'd
they
be
do. They actually,
know they
PlayStation
re-
actually just
they re-released. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, PlayStation just released a collection of their own figures as well, not too long ago.
Saw that.
You might
The
want
video
to
game.
pop out one of the books you just have that's in your bag and show the world where video games, a game that you play on on video games, like even on your show,
Oh, the Marvel
converted to the
Rivals
comics.
book, yes.
I saw the covers. I went recently to.
Yeah, I think I got one of the alternate covers. I might have gotten just the
Oh,
regular.
yeah.
You got Spider Man. You got Loki.
Wasp the Giant Man.
You got Wasp and Ant Man.
Go.
Uh,
Do you mind just bringing that up a little bit closer?
nice.
There we go.
Marvel Rivals. I think it's called in.
Look at that.
What's it called? Marvel Rivals. What?
Rivals Ignite. Marvel
Ignite.
Rivals Ignite.
Yep. Marvel has released their Gamerverse issue 1 of Marvel Rivals. There will be, I think, 2 series announced, right, for Marvel
Yep,
Rivals.
2 series.
Here, I'll snag that.
So it's
back.
what just the fact that the comic book still coincides with the game.
Those books are
stand
hot,
by
man.
that as well.
Those,
Yeah,
I believe when-
those books are very
I believe when
They're hot.
this Marvel game comes out, there'll probably be like an alternate cover.
like a token soul.
And
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, a couple months back, Marvel produced alternate covers of the characters from each character
Yes.
from Marvel's superheroes.
Marvel
vs.
Capcom.
Capcom.
Marvel's Capcom
Yeah.
Part 2. Yeah, I saw those.
So I thought it was pretty cool.
Those are
Instead of
sick.
getting a lot of those.
I saw the
I have them
Akuma.
all, actually, to be honest.
I saw the Akuma.
Collection.
Those are sick. So
Alright.
Sabretooth one. It was dope.
I have it.
It's so nice. Sick.
Cable one.
All right, so let's move on because we still have a lot of stuff, and I know Tommy, we're running a little bit low on time.
We're good, man. We're never going to church.
Oh, all right. All right. So let's get into the next one. You guys over on my channel know that I just completed a walkthrough of Hitman: The World of Assassination. Oh shit.
Hey.
The World of Assassination. That was created originally, I think it started in Square Enix's hand and then it ended in IOI Studios. They just made an announcement at State of Play for their next game series. That is correct. They are doing 007. The developers of Hitman are doing 007.
I am James Bond.
I am Tom.
Yeah, this is going to be
His
good.
parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at
That's very
odds with
good.
authority. Same thing in
This
the
guy from
Navy.
Walking Dead.
His
Yeah.
superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No,
He does have the
and
accent.
I
more
suspect
like.
he feels the
I know he
same
does.
way. But what he did in Iceland,
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
This is Jonas Brothers.
It looks
like a young Tom Cruise.
I look like a
well,
Jonas.
it's a young James Bond.
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Oh, that's the
Now
accent.
let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
Yeah, this would be like before the first movie.
Prequel, yeah.
Yeah.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Oh, dude, the stealth in this. Oh my god.
And keep in mind, it's the same guys who made Hitman, so this is gonna go off.
Got me a multiplayer in this, dude.
That's a who?
Jet lag.
I don't know. All the bad guys. Hear me, Pete?
Be the bag you shot.
Yeah, why not?
With respect. To hell with that.
Call Jack Reacher. Call Jack Reacher.
James Bond just stole a car.
Oh, Fast and Furious. Dude, this is going to be so dope.
Yeah, this already looks fantastic.
Lately, headhunting.
He's in hunting.
I will have it done. Shaken, not stirred.
I like they didn't make him old. So I guess how big of a hit this is, they'll like do sequels.
They definitely will.
No, they'll definitely do well.
Yeah.
I think this the first time we see 007 as a video game?
What was that?
Was this the first time he was ever a video game?
No.
Teachable
There's
Not at
there's
all.
like 3 others, I think.
I ain't played them.
And 64 they had the OG 007.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So, 007 First Light seems to be just releasing on the PlayStation 5. That's a shock. Next year it looks like 2026.
Think
Okay,
they'll-
so
I think they might put it to PC, maybe.
yeah, they'll probably eventually port it to Steam.
Okay, I was gonna say.
PlayStation in the last couple of years, they signed these agreements where they ask these third-party companies to release it a year early on their console before it comes out anywhere else. That's what happened to Final Fantasy 16.
Mhm.
There was another one recently that did that. I forget.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
one.
do any of the games for 007. So.
Well, I mean, the fact that this is done by IOI Studios, they did the newer Hitmans. To coincide with this announcement, though, the World of Assassination is getting a limited time mission where you can kill the last James Bond villain. So that's kind of funny. You can hunt him down as Agent 47.
Oh shit!
So that's really funny tie-in. I'm glad they're doing that.
Hope there's a multiplayer. I hope so. Gotta be a multiplayer.
Unless they got 006 playing, 05, 04.
4.5.
You can multiplayer it that way.
4.5.
There was a multiplayer 007 game on the N64.
Yes.
You just played as other agents for
That's what I'm thinking. So something like that, if you want to multiplayer.
I'll fight Jack Reacher. Have him fight
Jack.
other
What?
Agent 47's a skin.
Jason Bourne? What?
why not? Jason Bourne. I'll fight Bourne.
Well,
And yo, check it out. If you beat the game, I'm just saying, unlock Hitman. Hitman could pop up.
that's probably exactly what they will do.
I'll stick with
He
that.
may
Maybe
be onto something.
that'd be sick.
All we gotta do is make sure they're all owned by the same people. Make
Well,
it all out.
IOI
They made them.
IOI has the rights to
They made-
Hitman, so
God, they could do
Or have a character where he's bald and look like
But
Hitman.
Jack Reacher, 007,
Oh,
Hitman,
put him in Equalizer.
Jason Bourne.
Equalizer.
Yeah. Now, if you get 6 more people, you could probably pull it off.
Oh, Vin Diesel from a Fast and Furious.
I can't.
How about Vin Diesel? What's the other show? The other sequels he did?
Jason Momoa, he was a bad guy in Last Fast and Furious.
no.
Oh, Get Reacher, the big Jack.
No,
dude
no.
from
It's a Vin Diesel movie that no one saw. There was the
Blood-
first one was so
Bloodshot?
good. It was supposed to be a sequel. Ice Cube took his place.
Oh, Triple H.
Triple H.
Was it
Was it
Triple
called
H, right?
Triple A? Triple
AAA?
Triple
Triple
H. Was it
The
Triple H?
wrestler? Triple H?
XXX?
No, XXX.
XX.
Oh my god! I was like, what are you guys talking
Thank
about?
you.
I'm like,
Triple
Triple
H.
X.
If your car breaks down,
I'll fix it.
have gamer sponsored by Triple H.
So we only have time for two
Yes.
more trailers.
Let's go. Let's go
We're gonna go
trailers.
right into them. So if we missed anything from Summer Game Fest, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
As more gameplay gets revealed, we'll bring these back into the fold.
A lot of news.
Lot of news indeed. We might try to fit in a third trailer because
thank
some
you.
of these things have been waiting for longer than we've all been here. So Resident Evil, been very popular. The show has been getting a lot of love recently on Netflix again. The latest movie is also seeing a resurgence of people. We know that the Dead by Daylight community has been loving Resident Evil. It is finally time for the 9th installment of the Resident Evil mainline video games. I present to you guys, this was done it was revealed actually in 3 places: Summer Games Fest, PlayStation State of Play, and the Xbox Showcase. I present to you guys Resident Evil Requiem.
Like, take your-
PlayStation. The X-Files. I just want to applaud all these actors who's given their likeness to do these video games.
Right?
I just want to, give them
They deserve credit.
They deserve a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
credit. I missed the whole AI thing. I think they deserve credit for just being seen in video game.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
I'm so excited for this.
My office.
Oh,
Coming. That's an FBJ, not FBI.
Full-blooded Italians. Oh, he looks happy.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
Fun fact, this series is called Biohazard in
I need your eyes
Japan.
on the crime scene.
Oh, they're different. Hey,
I do, yeah. It's a Resident Evil here, but in Japan it's called Biohazard.
I know. That's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Oh no, he's traumatized.
Grace.
are you there?
What is this?
Uh-oh.
The graphics in this look freaky.
Don't go down the hall. It's creepy.
They're all missing.
They're gonna get you.
Don't let the dead in.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
You don't see those record
Special
players
one.
anymore.
You really don't.
Oh, and vintage. Antique.
It's
Don't bring
Ashcroft.
them back.
They should.
Wow.
Investigating all these strange deaths,
The bomb in Raccoon City.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
We're going back to the first 3 games.
What city is that?
Raccoon City.
Are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
RPD. Oh my god.
Stay away from that!
Ice cream man.
Holy shit. Wow.
They say questions will be answered.
February 27th of
That's the
2026.
first time we got an actual date.
Oh my god. All right. So,
All right.
returning to Raccoon City, clearly, this is taking place after Resident Evil Outbreak and obviously after Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. I can't wait. Like, all the Resident Evil games have been amazing. The fact I
It's got to step it up.
gotta step it up, man.
Many ways to die in this game.
It's like ripping a band-aid open from the past.
Oh my god.
I am a huge fan of the old ones, like the original OG, the 360 ones, the GameCube games. Love them all.
Did you get to
All the
play
Resident
any of the reimagined versions yet?
Yes, I did.
What did you think?
I don't think I did. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
No, I
They
don't think I did.
They redid 2, 3, and 4, and let me tell you, those games play like a dream. They're definitely worth the play if you can get them.
Wasn't there sequel movie or prequel movie of Resident Evil where they told the story of Raccoon City?
Yes, that was the most recent one.
That was the recent
yeah,
one. Okay, so I remember seeing that and I was like, oh, that's pretty
They're
cool.
all good.
they are. You know what? I don't care what anybody says. I actually really like the Resident Evil movies that came out with what's her name?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can't remember the.
I like them
actress.
chick with the red hair.
Yeah.
I think she could have died the first one and just kept it going with other.
Is that
Could've.
Lilu Dallas? Is that her?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
good
Oh,
guess.
that was really good.
Oh, how did you get that name in one shot?
It's Corbin
That's when you
Dallas.
get to guess. You're always off.
Corbin Dallas.
Dallas.
I'm going to warn everybody right now, we're not going to have time to do the Silent Hill F trailer, but we did see it. It came out. We also saw it, if you guys didn't see it. Yeah, Silent Hill F, the Japanese version of Silent Hill is coming out.
Put it on the way out.
Put it on?
Yeah,
Okay,
put it on.
All right, all
Put
right.
it on.
Put it on.
I'm if we have to.
Spoil
Well, to
everything.
go with it, though, as Konami is developing this game,
Not me.
a blooper team who did the remake of not Resident Evil, oh my god, Silent Hill 2, they are, in fact, they just announced today, they are remaking Silent Hill 1 in the Unreal Engine. So that got announced today.
I love Unreal.
Another reason to get that's the first
I
one.
love Unreal, bro.
Dude, same. And if they do it the way that they gave the love to the second game, I'll be so happy.
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
This will be Silent Hill F, the Japanese release.
どこ行くの？こっ
What
ち
the
通るの
F?
珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。
Chinese or Japanese?
Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
裏切り者。
Uh-oh.
This will be the first Silent Hill game to take place outside of the United States.
I'm playing the P2 one.
Yes.
So scary, bro.
Oh my god, yeah.
So
Did
scary.
you watch when I did the playthrough too? So much fun.
誰もいないの。
I'm just curious. What does the F stand for?
No idea yet.
What the F?
What the F? Silent Hill. F?
It's for fun.
Feudal Japan.
Godzilla. That's wrong, right? I can't say that people when they're running. Godzilla. I can't say that, right? Fuck. I can't say that. Kakio. Kakio. It's like it's
All right, so we know the monster isn't going to be Pyramid Head, but oh my god. Oh, that's freaky.
What the what? It's like a cow baby.
Did I say Resident Evil? I meant the first Silent Hill outside of the United States.
It was like some women in the middle of the night.
Oh my god.
What the?
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
That big thing looked like from Left 4 Dead. Remember?
Right? I was just thinking that.
Tanker or what? I think what the hell it was. I forgot what it was called. Dude, this looks sick.
This is freaky.
Oh, it's behind you. Just don't turn around.
This reminds me of that other game. Remember? You have to get out.
Yeah.
Shut off the engine while you're getting chased by the
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
You start moving.
Oh.
She went into the body.
Oh my God.
They're moving while she's looking at them. I don't think hitting is going to do anything.
Right? Dude, I thought Silent Hill 2 was bad. This is spooky.
She said, "Hate the dark. Get a flamethrower, chick."
Well, you know, she has a good point. Where is everybody?
They're all dead. You didn't see them stuck up on the thing?
They all?
They're all scarecrows.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Jeez.
Cockroach.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'll definitely play it, but oh my God.
I'll watch them stream it, but I'm not going to play that game.
Oh no.
I'll be honest.
We have an announce date for it. So it'll be available.
Pre-order.
Oh, exclusively on the PlayStation 5, September 25th.
Dude, it looks great.
It does.
It looks really good.
I'm genuinely afraid.
If you play this on Pev Gamer and your Pev Gamer show, you might want to, before you start the show, like parental guidance.
Yeah.
We had to for Silent Hill too.
Good.
It was crazy. We also did it for another game. What was the other horror game we had to do that for?
Oh, is it the one where the people go around and kill everybody? Or no?
I don't think it was Dead by Daylight.
No,
It was there was another story game that we did very similar. We had to do a parental guidance thing.
Yes.
All right, we have, depending on, obviously, Tommy, I don't want to hold you.
We're good for now.
We're good for now. All right. We have then two more trailers I think we can go through. This is the other horror game of the night. There was a announcement for a PlayStation exclusive game called Ill. We're gonna take a look into that.
I've seen that.
That one looks freaky too.
I've seen that.
I just want to say Silent Hill F means Silent Hill Fresh. Not Convo Fresh.
Just fresh.
Just fresh.
I've seen that. It looks fire, bro. I mean, like,
So it's gonna be coming up in a second. We just wait for the ad.
I never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know nothing about this. This isn't attached to anything. This is
saw
just PlayStation's newest horror game.
I saw it. It looks really good.
All right, bet. So this is Ill. This was presented on State of Play.
Ew.
It's
Oh, like
License to
Ill.
Ill.
And then after this, we're done with the horror games. I promise.
Well, make mirrors.
Yes.
It looks really good, Pete. And of course, zombies. Why not?
Oh, you saw that?
I mean, Pete, why not zombies? Why not?
That door. Oh, you just lock the door.
Oh my God.
Isn't there a hole in the wall?
Probably.
Could break through that.
Oh, dude.
Don't open the door, bro.
Open the door.
What the hell is wrong with that goat?
There's a window. Go to the window.
Ice yourself.
Over there.
Ice yourself.
Huh?
Don't let me to. Oh,
For real.
fire and gas.
We didn't start the fire.
I would MacGyver do.
What would MacGyver do?
You would turn that light bulb, turn to a lightsaber.
Make a flamethrower. Okay, you have. Uh-oh. Oh, it's locked. You need it.
I would think a little more to see if somebody comes down those stairs.
I kind of like this approach to a trailer. They're just showing straight gameplay. They're not
That's
even.
dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I like this.
Oh, there you go.
Bro.
Break the lock.
But you don't know what's on
break
the,
the lock.
you don't know what's on the other side.
If I run down the
You
stairs.
don't know what's on the other side. Pete.
Huh?
Watch, he's gonna make
It's
noise.
right there. There's a stairs, but nobody's coming in.
No, but I'm saying you don't know what's on the other side of that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Pete, you go first.
I'll go first. Because if somebody was coming there, they would have came down and checked what.
The moment they heard the noise.
Oh, what?
Yo, this looks intense.
Oh
bro.
my God!
Gun.
Pick up his gun.
Pick up the gun. Trade it for the hammer. Oh.
And then shoot whoever that is.
Yeah.
All
Can
right,
gun,
this is a unique take on zombies.
you think guns can
I
stop
think.
it, Pete?
You think so?
Check the books.
Oh yeah, he's got some rounds.
Now look at the guy that's bashing somebody's head. Find out who he is. He looks like a priest in this one crazy. What's that?
Oh, what's wrong with his face?
Shoot him. Right ahead. The heck, you son of a bitch. There you go.
It don't work in here.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that movie's ill. That game is ill.
PlayStation.
Oh, on Xbox too. Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, yeah. PlayStation 5.
Steam.
When is that coming
Steam. It looks like they just wish list, so they just revealed it. Doesn't look like there's anything to it just yet.
Oh, so it might not even come out.
Steam.
No, it'll probably come out if they're going to wish list.
That was
it.
dopey. That was dope.
It was a pretty cool game.
I don't want to play that game either.
I'm gonna play.
I'll watch it.
Survive it.
I'll watch it
Survive
on
it.
Pev.com.
I will happily have you.
You get the promo.
Go to Twitch, Pev.com.
All right, we have a pretty good one as well. This one actually.
Wait. Unreal, baby. Unreal.
Gears of War.
Yes. So
Xbox
Gears of
exclusive.
War a while ago got announced that it was moving over to the PlayStation. Here is the official PlayStation trailer that was
Can't wait.
revealed at State of
I
Play.
gotta dust off my copy because I'm sure it's gonna be cross-platform too. Oh, I can't
Yeah, this version will. Yeah.
wait. Can't wait. Oh my god. Think it'll just be P5 or P4?
Probably just P5, I would imagine.
My greatest franchise, one of my greatest franchises.
I remember playing
that's
this on
Unreal
360.
Engine. That's running that.
You could get in a lot of trouble for doing this.
Not anymore.
Damn.
Things have changed.
Dominic,
Welcome back to the
you never
Army,
saw this
soldier.
stuff, right, P?
He has no idea what this is. So
Never
this is
played
great.
the game. I'll be honest with you.
Bro,
This is one of the best games ever made. I will definitely.
franchise.
Yeah, franchise.
We gotta sit down one day and just watch all the movie clips.
The clips to it.
Bro, it's deep.
Oh, I
It's
promise
deep
you, I'm
when
going to
I
be
tell you
streaming
it's
this.
deep. He is deep. The storyline behind it is deep.
I believe it.
It's so good, P.
They upgraded.
This made me buy a 360.
Really?
This game. Whole train.
Let's do this.
Their guns, P, are chainsaws. So you get close enough to an enemy.
This is gonna be awesome.
So good, P. You can ride machines, everything, bro. So dope. Oh,
What are they? Aliens?
They are a subterranean species
Underground.
from underground.
Oh, they're from our planet.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes, Gears of War Reloaded will release August 26, 2025 on both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X console.
I can't wait.
3 months from now.
So here's the thing about Gears of War. It's a great storyline. It's probably the reason I actually own an Xbox outside of the Fable series. I will say this though. I'm very mad Reloaded is taking away the 4-player split screen and only making it 2. So the original Gears of War had 4-player split screen. This one only has 2.
Oh.
So sad. So sad.
Well,
I'm glad it took them forever to come over, though. On the Xbox.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I think Halo's next, honestly speaking.
P, man.
well,
I'm telling you, this is the reason when the Xbox 360 dropped. This is the reason why I brought one.
It was one of the
Is because
top
I even have a skin. I'll send your son the image so he could show
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
And it has the skin of Gears where they're fighting the blaze. It's dope.
Every Gears of War game that has released, Xbox has created a console for it because it just sells that many. So
Not
when
like
4
that.
came
Limited.
out, an
That's all.
all white version of the Xbox One came out. When 2 came out, there was like a fire embered one.
Yep.
3 had the black one with just the symbol on it. The remake of 1 that came out on the Xbox One also had a special edition console.
That one
Gears
was like
of
all blood and like. It
So
was
you're
dope.
saying it's a strong origin when it first came out.
Oh yeah.
How about
and it kept going.
And it kept going. So
Oh, yeah.
how was the story since the origin?
It was great. They
Oh, it's
kept adding
great.
more characters
Yeah,
into
more
it and more
characters.
to the storyline. It's
So-
so good.
I'll
Each
put it out
one is
there.
really good.
I don't like the games past 3. To me, Gears of War ends with 3.
Why, what was wrong with
It
past
was a
3?
cash grab after.
Yeah, at 4 they started to create different gimmicks. Dave Bautista's a skin
Yeah.
in the 4th game.
It was in this game?
Yeah, well,
He-
you could choose.
He was a skin for Marcus, which was
Yeah.
weird. I will admit though, there's a prequel coming out just on the Xbox called E-Day or something like that for Gears of War.
Yeah.
I will be trying that
Yeah,
one out because
so
it brings back the original.
So we
cast.
got to sit one day and just watch the you know,
the screens, right?
and you can watch, and it'll tell the whole story, bro.
Yeah, it's real cool.
So
It's
good.
humanity fighting a subterranean species that allegedly has been here for millennia.
Oh, the Horde.
They do look like
They were
aliens.
aliens.
They even got a
Oh.
queen one too. Later on, they
Oh
they
yeah,
bring her out in 3. So good.
he's revealed in 2, I think.
So
Yeah,
good. Yeah. 2, they got a mode that they had called a Horde. Bad guys just coming in waves. You
Waves.
got to go up to 50. And when I tell you, it got deep. You just
Yeah,
have
it
to
was
kill
really
these
cool.
dudes called the
So what made these Terranian monsters decide to come up on the earth on top of the
claim
up
to claim the earth
Yeah,
to
what was
eradicate
on-
humans,
yeah, everything on top.
How were they doing all this time? Sleeping?
living underground.
Yeah.
So they were peace and they decided
Chilling
to
down
start-
there, and they were like, "Hey, you know what? There's food up there. There's
Yeah.
McDonald's. Let's go upstairs. There's McDonald's up there. Yeah, there's Taco Bell. Let's go."
They're all gonna be shooting back.
Yeah, I'm telling you, so good.
So
That I loved it. I have all of them. I own all the original games.
Nice.
So good, so good.
All right.
Now, I was gonna leave off the last trailer as the Black Ops 7 reveal trailer, but let's be honest, nobody asked for Black Ops. So instead, we're going to end off today's episode with one last trailer, if that's good with everybody. Let me find it.
We have a list, everybody. We
do have a list.
Got me for 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Perfect.
Hurry.
Good thing this trailer is only 1 minute and 30.
Oh, you gotta play it.
All right, my friends.
Oh yeah, we're
The acclaimed series Mafia returns in the sequel game.
Mafia. I love
Or
it.
prequel, I'm sorry. Prequel game Mafia, The Old Country.
That's my family. Hey, Tony, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
2K, baby.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here. My friends.
This is going to play more like a drama than it does a video game.
Isabella. Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Tony Stark.
Teach them a lesson.
Teach them a lesson. See for the fishes.
remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro. Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
He died for my father, for his honor.
Damn.
It's gonna be dope.
I won't let you do the same.
We have a traitor.
This stays between me and you.
It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Dope.
I will definitely be playing this game.
That looks dope, man.
Oh, definitely
Oh,
watch
yeah, October.
Oh my god, yeah. So Mafia the Old Country releases on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Steam PC on August 8th. So this game is coming out in a few weeks.
It's my wedding anniversary.
We know what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing this game.
We're gonna be asking that for like an anniversary.
I'm playing this game.
Oh my god.
Please.
I got asked for a new Xbox. I only have a X. I don't have a S.
Oh, you don't have the series?
No.
Gotcha.
I'll go for the regular.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a lot of fun, gentlemen. Thank you guys for
Yes.
being with us. I think we covered a lot of news. We guys are definitely on
you, thank you.
information overload. As we hear more comics, video game, and movie news, we will keep you all updated and in the loop. Thank you guys for being here. God bless. We love you. This has been Between the Panels.
Thank you. Drop a like, follow, and subscribe.